It's beer and food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be looking at a pizza from Waitrose, and it's one of their spicy pepperoni meat feasts. 495 grams. Going to get that in the oven in a moment, and we're going to be pairing it with a Dog's Window Brewery Sit European Pale Ale at 5.6% ABV. Nice looking beer. Let's get the food in the oven, then we'll get going. Pizza's cooked, let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass then. One finger whitehead dissipated very quickly. Golden amber coloured beer. A bit of sediment floating around in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Ooh. A European Pale Ale. I'm going to say they may have used some Belgian yeast in this beer. A bit of candied fruit coming through, but also with a lot of hops. Grapefruit, mango, citrus, orange peel. Goes really well with that Belgian candied fruit. Maybe some Belgian candied sugar added, or the esters from the Belgian yeast they've used in the beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's really rather nice. 5.6% ABV. Carbonation pushes around the inside of the mouth. It's quite spiky, it's quite tropical and spiky, but bitter and peppery at the same time. It's a really good beer. Let's show you this Waitrose crispy and meaty spicy pepperoni meat feast. Now, what I didn't notice when I bought the pizza, you can't really see on the label there. Can you see any fried onion? Any caramelized onion on that pizza box? On that picture? If you look close enough you can, but if you have a quick glance and you go, yeah, that's a pepperoni pizza, you realise, here is the pizza, that there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of caramelized onion. Can you see there? And I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. I've never had caramelized onions on a pepperoni pizza before. My initial reaction is, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, is that it might clash a little bit. The onions are going to get in the way a little bit. You just want this meaty pepperoni with cheese and tomato and simple pepperoni pizza. Let's see. I could be completely wrong. Let's see what the onions add to this pepperoni pizza. Oh, first of all, it's super succulent and juicy. Well. Who would have thought that? It actually works. Lovely meaty treat from the pepperoni. The cheese the cheese is just so full of flavour. Got this creamy consistency to it. The base is soft, but somehow cooked and nice and crispy on the bottom. There's a lot of the onion there on the top edge of that. Let's dive in. That's very clever by Waitrose. The caramelized onion gives just a little bit of sweetness. And that goes well with that spicy pepperoni. A little bit of balance, a little bit like with the beer reviews, where I talk about balance in the beer. Talking about the beer, let's see how it pairs up with the pizza. I always find when I eat food and drink a beer, the moment you finish eating a mouthful of food, you put the beer to your mouth, like this rush of carbonation, especially from spicy food like the spicy pepperoni. Just this little burst of carbonation that reacts with the food that's been in your mouth. Try it if you haven't already. The beer has got a lovely mouthfeel, a little bit sweet, nice and bitter on the back end. You can feel the malts in the beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. A little bit of sweet malt, biscuitiness, breadiness, spiciness, a lovely kind of like grapefruit and orange and marmalade hops coming through on the back end. It's a lovely beer. What do they say? So it's Maritota malt with German and Slovenian hops, Kolsch yeast. Not what I was saying, Belgian yeast, but Kolsch yeast. Crisp and floral flavour. Okay, that's the little description of the beer. That's a little look at the beer, based in Bridgend in South Wales. I'm going to rate it. It goes well. It goes really well with the food. It's really tasty. Not too much head retention. You could see straight away when I poured the beer in the glass. It wasn't too much head retention, but you can't always get it right. You can't always get that bang on. As for the pizza, I really like it. I just have one small reservation. When I buy food for the house, I always consider the kids. And buying this pizza with not realising there's onions on, I don't think my youngest would be very appreciative of that. I think she might turn her nose up at the onions. I mean, what kid don't? All kids are the same. Or a lot of kids anyway. My middle daughter, she's 10, 11, she might eat it. But I think she might, like, I don't know, be a little bit put off. But definitely my little 8-year-old, she'd be, "What have you done, Dad? What have you bought?" And it would all be my fault, you know. What have you done? From an adult's point of view, this is a great pizza. It's really tasty. The pepperoni's good. The base of the pizza is really kind of to perfection. Doughy but crisp. The onions give a nice sweet aspect. Pepperoni gives some spice. The cheese is fantastic. I like that enough to give it... Did I rate the beer? The pizza I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. The beer I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.